Hey guys, Sunday morning, checking in on Rainbow, making sure he's alright. Yeah, I think I'm gonna open up the window for him for today. It's looking not too rainy outside, so he can explore a little bit. Even came over to my place for a little while. We chilled out. He's probably feeling a little lonely. Yeah. But anyways, I gotta do some Uber today. You know, I gotta get that money. So yeah, heading out. It is raining just the slightest bit. Shouldn't really affect much for me. And yeah, first pickup at Bunner's big shop. Looked like there was a fire or something. It's already out though. But anyways, Bunner's. Bringing that down near the lake shore. And off to a bit of a slow start. I don't know, I guess I got like some smoothies to pick up. Some smoothie bros throwing some trash into the box or something in the back there. Kind of funny, just guys being dudes. Anyways, bringing this over. It's not a huge lineup. I was wondering what that lineup is for. There's a dentist and like a, I don't know, an exercise gym. Who knows? I almost picked up from that Golden Eggs all day breakfast place, but it was just too long of a wait. So, just riding around now. By the Sky Dome, looks like there's a Jays game. Then I picked up from Sunset Grill. That Love at First Sight box is gone, so maybe someone found Love at First Sight. And yeah, I actually did a triple delivery with 2 pickups from that Wilbur. And after picking up from Craig's Cookies, it looks like Grand Electric is closing down, or at least renovating. Haven't been there in a long time, but they made some good tacos. Yeah, got some street food, Egyptian street food, and then some Starbucks. Yeah, a little bit in the East End right now, and the rain is starting to pick up a bit. Oh man, and these buildings, 42 Charles Street and whatever the other one is, they finally have bike parking poles in front of them, because there was nowhere good to lock up in front of these buildings, so it's nice to see that they actually put something in. Doing my last 2 deliveries, and yeah, overall probably fine. But classic, it's the rain has died down again, but my bike battery is almost done. But yeah, that was a good lunch of deliveries. Rainbow's hanging out inside as they did pick up rain-wise. I topped off his food and stuff. My neighbor is gonna be back in the afternoon at some point, so no more Rainbow. Anyways, I wanted to do a little bit more Uber around 11 p.m. During the lunch I made like $90 in 3.5 hours, which is pretty good. And yeah, I was kind of hoping to make a little bit more, you know, maybe I'll cross over that $100 threshold. But it's pretty slow, just kind of hanging out in Chinatown. Did get a pickup from House of Gourmet, and then I saw like a million Uber guys hanging out by the McDonald's here. So, a lot of guys out. And after that delivery, I looked at some junk. When it's slowing at night, I'm kind of just like, well, I guess I'm just gonna look at junk. There's like a weird wire table and some bookshelves or something, I think. I don't know. Yeah, some decent junk here. You know, stools. People buy stools. Like, Yeah, I'm still online while I'm like going around looking at shit. Most of this junk is junk though. Yeah, near Fort York. Here's some more junk. It is like the end of the month, right? So people are moving around and leaving their junk behind. This outdoor planter thing, that was kind of nice. But no real use for that. As I was crossing over this bridge, I saw a weird like train car truck. I'm like, is that on the tracks or is that a truck? I don't know. It looked like it was on the tracks. Neat. And yeah, some more junk. I was like, oh, you got some leather chairs. On the opposite side, there's actually a pretty decent like table and stools. Like there was no scuffs or anything on this. Seemed like in perfect condition. But I was more interested in this old chair, like an old lazy boy. I'm like, kind of thinking I was looking for a recliner chair to sit in at my computer. Like the office chair is good, but what if I could like really recline? So after checking for like bed bugs and stuff, it seemed okay. You know, it's kind of hairy, but all in all fine. A little gnat on there. Gave it a sit in. And I was like, oh yeah, this is nice. You even got the footrest. I'm like, I'm sold, guys. Going home, grabbing the trailer, and we're gonna see if we can tow this back home. So, it's a little bit late now. Oh, and I saw a box of booze. Most of these are like half empty, but some of them are unopened. It's like, huh. Just find booze in the street. Lots of liquors. But I was more interested in this mortar and pestle. Amanda wanted one of these, but I think she actually bought one. Or at least she already has one now. And yeah. I'm grabbing this chair. Hopefully it'll fit in there. And it did. Put it on its side, and the way it, like the arms are out, it kinda like goes around the wheel so it doesn't touch. And it's a little bit wobbly, but like it's springy, you know, it goes back into the correct position with all the bungee cords. And the top, that backrest is really light, so it was alright with just one bungee cord on top. As long as I go slow, you know. I'm not like going max speed or anything. I only saw skunk. And yeah, everything made it back fine. I set it up in my room next to the computer, and I'm like, alright, pretty reclined, pretty good. Although it's kind of like hard to get in and out of, and I mean, while it's comfy, it wasn't that much more comfortable than my regular just office chair. It was kind of like, I don't know, do I really want this? And it was nice to like find out what it would be like to have that lazy boy recliner in front of the computer, but it just wasn't as good. So I'm bringing it back to where I found it, and I'm just gonna put it back. Even though there are signs that are like no dumping and stuff, but like, I mean, come on, it lives here. So yeah, just brought it back. I was kind of like hurrying though, in case there's like security cameras, and like you never know if like a building security is gonna be like, hey, don't dump things here. So got out of there, and I actually went back online. It's like 3 a.m. But the only thing that I got was a McDonald's request, and somehow I'm over $100 anyway, so that's pretty much it for the night. So yeah, bit of stats for you. I spent a lot of time online after at night with no deliveries, so that's why I'm at like 4 hours or whatever. But for the week I made 225, which is alright, I guess. It's a little low, but that's how it is sometimes, guys. Later.